Well, hello everybody, and here we are, and it is the 1st of December, and it is snowing, and we all know what that means. Oh boy, it's going to start to stick, and it's going to make Hopemont a winter wonderland, and it's just in time for our Santa station that we put in over at Nook's. We've been working on it and it's starting to shape up, but we have a few things to do. I want to try to find a pattern to put under Santa's chair, of course, and we need to get some sort of mailbox for our letters to Santa, and I was thinking maybe a donation box would be appropriate there, but we'll have to wait and see. And then we have to finish Nook's area. It's not very big. It only goes to the edge of the ATM machine and a little to the back. So we'll have to figure out something to do for Nook's to make it a little more nookier. Oh, look at that snow. Isn't that wonderful? And if anybody got a chance to see any snow over the Thanksgiving weekend, wasn't it just charming? I actually saw some snow myself in my travels, and it was very exciting. Okay, so we are still trying to finish off some things in our own acre, which had to be fruit-tastic, and so we've been working on that. We're still trying to get some pear trees too, so we can make a wreath for our door. One of our goals today is to catch a sturgeon, and oh my goodness, that's going to be a chore and a half. Or is it? Let's see if we can catch this fish and see if it's a sturgeon. Oh, we got him. Oh, it's not. It's just a black bass. But that's okay. We'll keep trying. We'll keep trying. All right. Let's go see our acre number 1, which was our magical forest. It's looking good, and the neighbors seem to love it. And look at it first thing in the morning. Isn't that bright and magical? It is magical. We absolutely love it. Yay! That turned out good. Oh, it looks like there's a message on the board. A Nook Friday announcement. Uh-oh, guess what? Everything was 30% off at Nook's, and we missed it. Ah, too bad for us. We missed the big Black Friday sale. I'm going to get these cherries because we have to sell some fruit today for our Nook Miles goal. So we'll be collecting some of that. I wonder if any of our neighbors are up and about. I know some of them look like they're awake. Bones is up. Oh, they just opened their curtain. Callie's up. She just opened her curtain. Oh goodness, we've got some weeds. We don't want weeds when there's snow falling. Let's get those weeds up. Oh my goodness. And look, our holly bushes are blooming. That's great. It'll be good to move some of these flowers back into the neighborhood, maybe on our next acre. Let's get these oranges. We need to have some fruit for our Nook Miles goal. We also have to spend some Nook miles. And so we will try to get over to resident services and maybe we'll buy a ticket and fly somewhere and see if we can get some pears. I'm not sure how that works, but I'm hoping that we'll be able to get some pears somewhere. I can't believe that I cut down all my pear trees. That's very strange. I have not run across any yet, and we have let the fruit grow up for a while now, and none of these trees seem to have pears on. So, phooey! See if we can find a sturgeon down here at the mouth of the water. No sturgeons here. Alright, we'll run over to resident services. Let's see what our pockets look like. Oh my goodness. They are full. And we are going to have to read this message in a bottle from Coco. We already know it, but you know what? We actually got one the other day that we didn't know, and I can't remember what it was, but it was pretty cool. It doesn't happen very often. Alright, so over here we're going to drop some things. Well, actually, we'll just go ahead and sell them. Let's see. There's our fruit. And a fish. I want to keep those mushrooms. And I really want to keep the shells. Let's see. I don't have much to sell then, do I? But we will drop these fossils over at the museum. Let's go ahead and sell that. We have quite a collection of shells, don't we? And mushrooms. Okay. We'll sell those. We'll run over to our house since we're so close to Nook's. And we'll drop off some things. To empty our pockets a little bit further before we fly off. Let's see. I don't want to put those in my storage necessarily, but I will collect them because I think that there may be a gyroid requirement on one of our acres if we have chosen that particular letter. So we'll have to see. We'll keep those gyroids and we'll put those over by the peninsula where we used to live. Where is that museum? Here it is. We're going to drop off these fossils. And if you haven't been watching, this pile of miscellaneous stuff over by the museum is our things that we've collected from balloons just in case we have the balloon requirement on one of our acres. And that way we'll have a head start on collecting things for balloons that have to be used in an acre. And I don't know if we've chosen that letter, but just in case we're going to collect those things. Now, let's run over to the peninsula where we used to live and drop off this gyroid fragment. Let's see if we can bury it. Can we bury it there and have it grow into a gyroid? Let's see. We'll give it some water. Oh, it's already smoking. And we'll water it again. Just to make sure. Okay. And then we'll just go ahead and drop these other two fellers off. because we don't necessarily want them making any noise right now, but just in case, just in case. All right, now we're gonna run over to resident services and see if we can buy a ticket. Ooh, weeds. Well, I'm not gonna stop and pick them up. Oh my goodness, they're everywhere. Hello, Kicks. All right, let's get in there and get some points. $50 bonus miles. We're going to redeem some Nook miles as one of our goals, and we'll just go ahead and buy a ticket. 38,000. We were trying to get up to 40, and we just haven't done it yet. All right, we have our ticket. Our pockets are fairly empty, and we're going to run over to the airport and see where it takes us. Well, here we are on the island, and by golly, it's peaches. Well, oh well, peaches. I was hoping for pears, but that didn't happen, so let's see. We're going to go through everything. We're going to hit rocks and see if we can get any gold. Okay, no gold. Oh, shucks. We were hoping for pears. We were hoping for gold. Oh no. We were hoping we didn't accidentally dig a hole. But we did. Okay, well, rocks and clay and iron. That's good enough. We got a lot of water on this island. Hey, maybe we'll see a sturgeon. No fish out here. Do they have another outlet? I don't think so. No. Phooey. Okay. Let's see if I still have my ladder. As long as we're here, we might as well go up and look for another rock. Yep, there's another rock. All right. We'll try to do it right this time. Hooray! All right, back home we go. Failed mission. We just wasted a ticket. Well, actually, we didn't waste a ticket. We were trying, and we did get peaches. So, we'll try again another time. We're still trying to save our Nook Miles points for the big update in January. Let's go home. Okay, here we are back. Failed mission. A failed mission. We'll go ahead and pick up these weeds. You know, Captain could take us to an island and maybe it would have pears, but it would cost us another 1,000 Nook Miles. But it might be worth it just to see where we would end up. Let's see. Do we dare? Do we dare, Captain? Is the ocean freezing? We're ready to take a tour. Let's go. Time to set sail. All right, sing us a song, Captain. We'll clap along. He sings his little song, and the snow is hitting our face, and the boat is bouncing on the waves. We're having a good time. Just take us to some pears, that's all we ask. And the sun is rising. Ah, what a good time to set sail. Yay! Thanks, Captain. You've been a great host. Oh no, are you kidding me? It's a coconut island? Oh no. Well, if we needed any more vines, this would be a good place to get them. Darn. I was so hoping for pears. I haven't been able to get any pears from any of my friends, so we'll keep trying. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a gold. No, that's okay. We'll have plenty of ore and plenty of clay and plenty of rocks for any future endeavors. Let's see. We could just stand here, I think. No? Dig one hole. Oh no. Well, I thought I was safe. Okay. We'll climb up. We don't need our ladder this time. Will we get a gold? At least some kind of reward for our efforts? No, not today. Okay, shoot. Coconuts, huh? I just don't think coconuts are our thing. Not right now. We were so hoping for some pears. Pears. All right, Captain, you can take us home. I'm ready to go home. We have everything we need. Okay, Captain has delivered us safely back home. Okay, well, we've had some technical difficulties, but we are still running around trying to get some Nook Miles goals. So let's check and see where we're at there. 36,000. We need to catch a sturgeon, pop a balloon, get some more fossils assessed, and change our wardrobe again. So since we're so close to home, we'll just run in and go change our clothes. Oh, we've got some mail. I doubt that we have pears in our mailbox, but we'll check and see. Let's see, this time let's change our shirt. We'll get out of the black and try to get in. Hey, I wonder if we can wear our coat with these pants. Oh, yes, we can. All right, let's do that. I like it. We just bought that patchwork coat over at Abel's to spend some bells. And so, hooray, now we're in a patchwork coat. Don't we look absolutely glamorous? Woohoo! We are styling. All right, and since we're over here, we're going to go run down and check the mouth of the river for a sturgeon, because that's the most elusive thing that we have to try to catch today. There is no fish at the mouth of the river, and I believe that's where the sturgeon is, but just to make sure, because I never know one way or the other, let's check on that. We'll go to our Critterpedia for fish, and let's see. Not the surgeon, but the sturgeon. And he is at the river mouth. And he is active all day. So we should be able to find him. Let's hope. Okay, so we have to find some more fossils. You know, we've already turned in 3 fossils, but I think I still have one over at the museum. And then we'll just have to find 2 more to catch. And FYI, we popped a balloon earlier and got a frozen drink machine, so that's an interesting item to be in our balloon pile. That's not, this might be a fossil, but I know that one's not because it is bamboo. I'm not getting bamboozled by that again. Oh shoot. It's another gyroid, and we can leave that at the peninsula when we pass by. We'll just drop it over here because this is where we're collecting the gyroids. Hooray! And we've got 3 growing. I know that these 2 are already grown, but this one is still growing, so we'll get him later. All right, fossils. I think I've seen some over here in the neighborhood. There's one. And we already checked in with Tiffany today. She's all decked out for the winter weather, just like we are. Ah, there's something about taking a walk in the snow that will always feel magical to me. The colors are so faded during the winter, it can feel quite dreary. Of course, winter's glum hue will help us appreciate the spring colors when they arrive. And that is the truth. I was noting that this last week, how sad the colors are. They are so dull and brown. All right, this has got to be another fossil. Cross your fingers. Hooray! That will give us 3 fossils. This is a second time. Hopefully we won't get that again. And I forgot to check my mailbox, so we'll run over to the museum. Oh, there's another one. You see any more? Oh, there's another one. Okay, so even if we do happen to get maybe 3 more, we might be able to rustle them up. All right, let's go in and see Blathers. Yes, we have some fossils for you to assess. We wouldn't have awoken you otherwise. This one, and this one. Let's see what we got. And he's going to tell us we already have these in the museum. You can't buy them. We wouldn't sell them to you anyway, Blathers. We're going to take them over to Nook. Nope, we're done. And fortunately, we already got a cup of coffee from Brewster. That should keep us going. All right, now we're going to run over. Oh, the reason all the fruit is on the ground is because I had to find another bagworm. So I started shaking all the fruit trees. And we did get a bagworm for the second time. We're getting a lot of repeats today. Let's see. We have a lot of things to sell. Let's just review our Nook miles again. All right, we changed our clothes. We did our fossils. Oh, we've been deep sea diving today too. Oh my goodness. And grow fruit trees. This will be the third time that's come up. My goodness. Do we have any fruit in our pocket? We certainly have enough laying around. No, we don't. Okay. Before we go check our mailbox, and I think I've been forgotten in my request for some pears. I think I've been forgotten. So let's see. We'll get our shovel. Wait a minute. Dig a hole. Plant. Okay. That'll solve that. So we did go deep sea diving and we got a turban shell and a mollusk. Let's see. What are we trying to do? Oh, check our mail. All right. We'll come back to the old homestead and check our mail. Oh, from Mom. The house is covered in snow like a thick blanket, one that's cold and wet. As I battle the bitter cold, I think of you and so through the night. Stay warm, my child. All right, thanks, Mom. Hornsby said, did you know that books are just a bunch of letters? And there's only, I gotta count. Okay, there's only 104 letters. How do they make such big books with that few letters? Ooh, Hornsby, Hornsby, Hornsby. And then the rest are just from the bank with our interest and Happy Home Academy with our low score because we never change the decor in our house because we love it and they don't. So, oh, catch fish again. Well, we still need that sturgeon, and I did have the balloon path this morning, but I think it's probably changed direction now. There's Callie, isn't she cute? I'm going to try and catch myself a snowflake, I guess. It's easy to forget to appreciate yourself, to ignore what you most like seeing in the mirror. I'm pretty sure it's my tail, the way it curls. I hope that wasn't too much just now. We should all like our curls if we have them, I guess. Yes, we should, and I do not. I do not. My hair does not understand the word curl one bit. Okay, so and then we haven't made much progress on our poor acre. Shanelin's acre just needs some pears. We'll send out a request again and try to get some. And then we're going to call Acre 1 done because it's got the wonderful magical forest on it with the campsite. And we haven't even had a camper yet. Hey, there's Dom. Oh no, maybe he's thinking about camping. Listen up, Shamelin. It pains me to say it, bud, but I've been thinking about leaving this island. Oh no! I haven't cleaned my place in forever. It's a total mess, and it's probably faster to move than tidy up. Oh my goodness. Well, take care, Dom. Well, you're quite chipper about this, Shamelin. It's decided. I'm heading out to become a new Dom. Okay. Well, Dom, I guess he's not going to camp. He's going to leave. He's going to pack up and leave. Okay. Well, that's a terrible reason to move is because you don't want to clean up your house. Anyway, that acre one is done. We just need some pears so we can give ourselves a fruit-tastic wreath on our door and get some other fruity themed things for our acre. And hopefully it won't be too long before we can do that. And then acre 3, oh my goodness. I'm waiting for inspiration for nooks, but we have done really good in the Santa station part of it, and I think we're about ready. I just need to get a different path under the chair for Santa, and I keep forgetting to look for a mailbox or a what was I going to say, donation box. Let's see if I have a donation box. Hooray, I do have one. We're going to get that over there, and that will help our Santa area because that's where you can stick your letters to Santa. Hooray. There, letters for Santa. How great is that? And let's look at this gift from Mom. She was thoughtful enough to send us something. Ooh, a hand-knit sweater. Now we might have to change again. Ooh, look at that. Well, too bad it doesn't have an H or an S on it. It just has an M. Okay. We'll say that's for Michigan. M for Michigan. Okay. So, I just don't know what to do about nooks. We might have to put in a little parking lot or something. Maybe that's a good idea. I'll work on getting some path for a parking lot and get some grocery carts and stuff out here. And we'll finish theirs up. How about we look at what our acre 4 is going to be? Because that will be our next acre and that will give us something to do for sure. So let's take a look at our 20 acre list again. And acre 4 is 8B, and according to our dice roll, it can be flat. So 8 is a free acre, and B is silver and gold. Silver and gold. Oh boy. Let's see. So we've got this whole acre all the way to the edge, I believe, for silver and gold. Well, that sounds like we can expand on our Santa station and just make a whole big winter wonderland back here of silver and gold, like in the song. Silver and gold. Silver and gold. Oh boy. That's going to be so much fun. So we can bring the snow back here, our little snow pattern back here on this whole last acre. And ooh, we're going to have to start thinking of some things for silver and gold. I wonder what we can make with gold. Hey, I know. Let's run over to our shed here a minute and see how many gold we have. I think we should have quite a bit. 23. All right, let's put that in our pocket and see what we can make with it. Okay. Is there going to be anything worthwhile? Oh, you know what? Well, there are some things. I don't know if I want the casket, but there's a seat. Oh, too bad we can't use the flooring. There's armor. There's a golden dung beetle. And if we get some more things in our pocket, we might be able to get some gold. Or we can just, oh, there's gold bars. How many does that take? Only 3. Cool, maybe we can use that for some sort of entryway or something. Well, that's exciting. That gives us something to think about and really get going on. Hooray, silver and gold. Winter is a great time to do that. We'll have to move a few trees. And it can be flat so we don't have any mountains. Yay. Well, I'll start working on some designs and we'll see what we can come up with. So, Acre 4 is a free acre with silver and gold. And that's going to be a lot of fun. We could even make a mine back here if we wanted to, because I think we have a mine car and a cave. Ooh, the ideas are rolling in. So if you have any ideas, let me know what silver and gold would mean to you, and we'll get some designs going and get started on Acre 4. Won't that be fun? Free acre, flat, silver and gold. Hooray. Thanks for joining me today. We did have kind of a chopped up episode today, but we're working on it. We're working on our technicals. Oh, and by the way, I just noticed I have one silver sleeve and one gold sleeve. And although I hope Mom did that on purpose with kind of a premonition about our next acre, but you never know. At least one sleeve is not longer than the other. Way to go, Mom. Anyway, please like the video and subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and come back and see us again and again. We'll be here in the snow waiting for you. Bye for now. Stay warm. MessHazel out.